This is in Arizona, and it's off of Highway 11. You take the same exit as the Arizona Hot Springs exit, and you can park there, or instead of going down to Arizona Hot Springs, you go in the other direction up toward the mountains on a road called the Horse Canyon Road. This is Horse Canyon, and we're in the upper part of the canyon, or at least before this huge dry fall. And look at these rock formations. This is just really amazing. We're going to go up this canyon and summit Mount Wilson. It's Arizona Mount Wilson, not to be confused with the Mount Wilson in the Red Rock Canyon area. And oh wow, look over here. You can see Frenchman Mountain in the distance. Got those two humps. Right in front of it is Lava Butte. A couple other mountains that you can find on LasVegasAreaTrails.com. And then Mount Charleston Wilderness. So what we have today with us Jean-Luc Montanet. Here he is. And he has been telling me about the geology of this area as we've driven up this crazy Horse Thief Canyon road. So I'm going to turn it over to Jean-Luc and tell us a little bit about what we're looking at here.
Yeah, here it's a very interesting place because we have some sedimentary rock right here. Okay, the brown one. But we all around and upper it on the mountain we have granite, and under the granite pops up some rhyolite. This is magmatic rocks, igneous rocks, so that try to reach the surface. So you have a very interesting mix of three different kind of rocks: the sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks, and igneous rocks. Pretty interesting place. The higher we will be, we will find some granite. And there is an interesting thing is that because of the volcanoes that try to reach the surface back in the days, it brings to the surface a lot of copper oxide. And we will see all along this place some granite rocks with a blue side. So it will be pretty interesting to see that, and I think we will do some pictures and good videos. So we will.
Question.
So
quick question.
Yes.
The dry fall up ahead is white.
Yes.
Now you'd almost think somebody spray painted that. How did it turn white?
It could be snow. or frozen thing, but not. Now this is calcium, okay, calcite that deposit on the surface of the rocks. So basically, there is a spring over there, and there's a lot of water. Even if it looks dry, there's a lot of water on the back of this canyon. And so when the waterfall start to stop to be a dry fall, it become a waterfall, okay, and the water makes a deposit of calcium on the surface of it, just like all around the Lake Mead shores that we could see white too. This is the same phenomenon. So you could see that this dry fall is pretty tall. It's dangerous to climb without equipment. So we will use the left side of the waterfall to climb this thing, then go down in the canyon, follow the canyon till the Thief Canyon Spring. Just after, we will turn right to reach a saddle that are in this direction over there, but we can see it from here. A pretty interesting thing is that if you use the parallel road of Thief Canyon Road back on the other side of the hills, you could park your car there, reach the summit by reach the ridge line, then reach the saddle that we aim today before going up to the summit. So if you come back through this canyon, you could follow the bottom of the ridge and reach your car 1 or 2 miles away. There's different route to do the Mount Wilson in Arizona. Pretty interesting. One of my favorite hikes.
Okay, and we won't see Mount Wilson until we get a little higher, but
much higher.
Beautiful mountain.
Much higher.
Much higher.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
So I will show you view from here the 4 different access to reach the saddle. Then from the saddle there is basically one way to go to the summit. Okay, I will rank these 4 axes by level difficulty, ranked from 1 to 4. Okay, so the first main axis, ranked number 2 on difficulty, is the one that we just make through Horseshoe Canyon. Then, just after the spring, you turn right. You turn right, and then you follow the dry river bed. So, the second axis, ranked number 4 in difficulty, is to reach the saddle just where we could see the Lake Mead, and from the Horseshoe Canyon Road, before just in facing the dry waterfall, you turn right, you follow the bottom of the cliff, and then you will clearly see the canyon, very steep, that will bring you to the pass. From the pass, you have to follow, staying straight to reach just underneath the district. This one is the more difficult way from here.
That's if we had taken the right side of that original dry fall.
Yeah, you follow the bottom of the mountain, and then you will see this is the only canyon that will give you an easy access to this path over there.
Okay.
This is the fastest, but the hardest.
Okay.
So, if we see, if we have a look on the other side of the saddle, the easier way, a little bit longer than all of the others, are to turn around this mountain by hitting the end of the parallel road from the Horseshoe Canyon. So I don't remember the name of it. It's just a dirt road that brings you on the back of this ridge. You turn the mountain, and then you follow the bottom of the canyon, and you have an easy access to this saddle.
Okay, you end up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is the focus point that you have to reach before reaching the summit. And then the 4th access, ranked number 3 on the difficulty level, starts from the end of the road, parallel to Horseshoe Canyon.
Yes.
You reach where you want the ridge, just a little bit lower than that, okay? Then you follow all of these ridge, and you have 2 or 3 rocky outcrops that you have to turn around, especially this one, and especially this one that you could turn on the back, and you have an access to this saddle by turning on the right side of the rocky outcrop over there.
Okay, and then you just come across the...
Yeah, please come this way, you will see it much better.
Okay. Oh, and so you go low.
So if you don't want to climb this bridge, because after that we still have to go to the Mount Wilson, which is something. So you could cut the slope at this rounded path.
Seems like there's a little path there.
I think the animal use it.
Yeah.
But here that we can't really see, there is a lot of rocks that are difficult to cross through. So to me, I prefer to follow the ridge, explore the back of this rock, which is beautiful, and then go down here following the slope.
Okay.
So now, from here, we will start the real ascending to the Mount Wilson. So, perpendicular to the left side of the saddle when you come from Horseshoe Canyon, you have to follow the very bottom of the left of this crop, of this outcrop, until reaching the summit.
Okay.
Don't try to cut the slope on the left, because there's a very steep ravine and very slippery, you know.
So that tall spire there, or pinnacle, we hug the left side of that pinnacle.
Yeah,
Got it.
and follow this bottom of this drop until reaching the summit. Then the ridge will be easy. So when we will be on the summit over there, we will stay on the left side of the mountain to avoid a rocky outcrop, but we will probably have a video on it there. And this part is the harder part of the whole thing.
Okay.
So it's no big deal. You don't have to fall on it, you know. It will be slippery a lot, but it's okay. There's no climbing. It's steep hiking, okay?
Okay. So it may be that there's no video halfway up.
Now
Not until we get to the top. Huh? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh, okay. This is an action shot. Let's do it. This can either show you how to do it or how not to do it.
So as you can see, it's not that difficult. It's pretty harsh, pretty slopey. I will call it for slope lovers, something like that. With
What class is this?
0.
Oh no! Oh, that's deflating. That was mean.
No, I call it a giant stair. So as you see, the view over the lake will increase the higher we will go. I start to see the corner of the Sentinel Island just right here, which is one of my favorite hike because it mixes kayaking and hiking. On the background, Las Vegas,
Yeah.
and on the very background, the Mount Charleston. Actually, the Griffith Peak on the left is cloudy, and the Mummy's Peak on the right, that was completely hidden because of the clouds in the morning, is now completely clear. And the A4 Peak with in front of it the dark mass of the fortification hill. So
Okay. Question.
yes,
As you look down at Lake Mead,
Yep.
would you say that it's gained water this year instead of losing water?
you see the island, on the tiny island just on the left of the Sentinel Island.
Yes.
Okay, I call it my island.
Oh, okay.
But 2 years ago, you could clearly go from Sentinel Island to this tiny island by foot. Okay.
Okay.
So today there is some water. I could clearly say that the lake rises a lot to me.
Very good. We
Yeah.
needed that.
So, and we see also at the extremity of the lake the river that cross all of the Las Vegas Valley, that makes a stop on the Las Vegas Lake Las Vegas.
Lake Mead.
No, Lake Las Vegas,
Lake
and
Las Vegas.
Lake Las Vegas continue to flow, and we will see the connection of this river here just on the very end of the lake.
Oh,
view,
yeah.
view from here. So it's also one of the very interesting hike to start basically from the dam of Lake Las Vegas to follow the edge, the left side of the river when the river flows downhill. You could follow the left side of the river to reach the Lake Mead here. Then, but it's a very long hike, not difficult, but very long. And there is pretty interesting formation that I could see from here, but it's hard to show on the pictures, on the video. And yeah, that's it. So down below, you have the bridge that jump over the Colorado River. Back on the just on the right of the bridge lay the Hoover Dam, and this is the very entrance of what it's called the Black Canyon. So the Colorado River flowed this way and reach California soon. And here I could clearly see over there the canyon where you could reach the Colorado River. I will show it to David, and he will explain to you later.
Very good.
Back on the right, Boulder City in front of us, with the river mountain,
yes,
and the Scorpion Peak on the background, just on the back.
Wow, okay.
So, what a place.
Yeah.
So we just exit the bottom of the vertical cliff of this hard climbing. I call it the most difficult part. This is the most technical difficulty part. But the difficulties here reside in the fact of the elevation and the length of this hike. It's really demanding. But once you get out from this main difficulty, technical difficulty, you have to turn right. You have to turn on the right side of this outcrop to reach the next saddle. And from this saddle starts an animal, a wildlife path that cuts the slope of this rocky mountain. So we will cut through the north side of this, on the back of it, to reach a very pleasant plateau, descending slowly, with a clear view on the Mount Wilson. So next video over there. Yeah. So it's a little bit tricky to find a good path to Mount Wilson, but if you follow this information, once you're on site, I know that on video it can be very explicit, but once you're on the site, it seems evident. So from the main saddle, follow the bottom the vertical cliff as much as you can until you reach this ridge. Turn on the right side of the ridge, follow the ridge. On the next saddle, cut the slope on the back of it. All right, let's do it. Let's go. So now we are close to the saddle that we saw previously. So as you see, we will cut the slope, turning underneath this big boulder, reach the ridge line, and then it will be basically a long ascent to the summit. View from here, it looks very tricky, but there is always a path to go easy. By the way, that is Mount Wilson. First view of it. Absolutely. So we just came this way on the bottom, on the last rock right here. It was the end of this harder technical weight. Then it was an easy reach to here. And once we will turn around this rock over there, view from here, we can't really see from here, but once we will reach the ridge, it's basically flat until suddenly it starts to go up hard. So over there, the difficulty is not technical. It looks bad, but it's not. But it's a long ascent. The percentage of the slope is pretty gradual. Yeah, pretty rough, I would say. And then we will turn the summit by the right, underneath these last rocks to reach the last boulders on the path. It will be cold, it will be windy on the top, and yeah, you can see the slope that I took previously, I believe, is this slope right in the center, it traces downward. Okay, directly on the next slope. Now, tell me, Mount Wilson is the one, there's two cones there. Mount Wilson is the one on the right. Yeah, the higher one. Okay, got it. But view from here, it looks higher, but it's really more high than the other. By the way, you can see on the top of it the airplane. There is antennas on a little bit on the left over there, and these very remarkable peaks is used as a beacon from all of the planes to reach the exact axis of the Las Vegas airport.
Okay, antenna on this hill.
Yeah, is a radio beacon for the airplane. So they have to aim at these antenna, go the vertical of it, and then reach a route, a certain kind of route, to be on the final descending to the airport. So they have to reach a certain altitude, they have to be vertical of it, then following a certain route directly to the main landing track on the airport.
Okay.
So just excuse me, I cut you, but so if you fly to Las Vegas, if you have a seat on the right of the plane, you will see the Lake Mead and fly over the Grand Canyon, which is the end of the Lake Mead on the right of the plane. But if you take a seat on the left, you will see the Mount Wilson and then the Black Canyon, and you won't see much of the lake.
What you see if you're on the left side, what you see if you're on the right.
This is the Blue Passage. You understand now why blue stones, vertical place, but there's an easy way to turn here, make a turn going underneath these boulders, then finding a way to go up, and this is the last straight shot to the summit.
Are we there yet?
Oh, it's just over there. Hey David, pay attention to this part of the Lake Mead. You have on the left the Virgin Island branch, the Virgin River branch, excuse me.
Okay.
So the Lake Mead goes straight on the back of the mountain, and the branch that goes deep inside the mountain is the Virgin River branch of the Lake Mead. Huh. Which means, by the way, that over there on the back of the Grey Mountain, this is Valley of Fire, and Overton is just over there, and at the end of this branch there is the drowned village of St. Thomas.
Ah.
That now it's on the, because the lake is low, you could visit the basement of the school, visit the stairs and the houses. Wow. It's pretty interesting. And in my place in the Alps there is a village named Savine that became flooded. They dynamite the old church. Oh. They moved the cemetery bodies and coffins and etc. And they rebuilt the town at the limit of the upper limit of the lake, you know. So it, from Savine it became Savine-le-Lac, meaning Savine on the lake. Ah. So it's to me always a kind of nice thing to think about these drowned places when they build such big lakes. So back in the days, the Colorado River was running from the right to the left, entering the Black Canyon, and then on the very far over there, this is California. We are still here on the Arizona side, and we could see the I don't remember the lake, but I think it's Navarro Lake here.
Lake Havasu?
No, Lake Havasu is south, much more southbound than that. This should be Navarro Lake, but I could make a mistake. You will put a note on the video, okay?
Sure.
And so there's many things interesting to see here. There is very sharp edges mountain, and there is very flat plateau. So the sharp mountains were cut by the mighty river, flowing this way until the southern California, then entering Mexico, and then entering the Sea of Cortez. But right here, the flat plateau are due to the lava field. They are the remnants of some lava field. So everywhere here where it's flat are made of lava field. Where it's sharped, it's because it's mountains. So the summit is just over here, and we could see the Pacific, the famous Pacific Island surprise here. We will have a shot, a picture closest, and you will see it's amazing to see that.
So this is the final boulders to climb, and the summit is just over there on these huge granite scales. Beautiful place. As usual, plenty of airplanes that cross the sky, impatient to see the lake on the other side, and far away the whole Las Vegas Valley.
Yeah, this is definitely the most generously large summit. And you can see we're not going down the other side.
Grace was there in June 20th, 1811. Oh gosh.
And when?
1811.
1811?
You
think so?
She is probably not that young now. So what do you think?
Oh yeah. How beautiful. Okay. So that's a good place for a 360.
Yeah, I will do that.
Get my video going. What'd you find there?
Come with your video with me.
Oh, a little lizard.
No, horny toad. Horny toad.
Was that a horny toad?
Yeah, baby. Look at this guy. Ooh.
I see it. I was looking in the wrong spot. Yeah.
Oh, this little fella look at me badly, huh?
Is that a rattlesnake?
Yeah. Do you hear the...
Not a western gopher?
No, this is
they hiss too.
no, this is the...
Did you see the rattle?
Oh yeah, but it's just right here. Come here, you will see it. Okay, it will start to...
Ah.
Pretty big guy, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's definitely a rattler. Wow.
So I tell you that's a place.
Yeah.
Ooh. So